Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching episode 5 of season 11 of The Walking Dead, which is called Out of the Ashes.
I wonder what that could be referencing.
Might have something to do with the very flamey episode that we had for the last one.
It was a scorcher.
Yeah, well I think we put on our Twitter, our tagline was out of the frying pan and into the fire.
It was. And now the fire's gone out.
Out of the ashes.
So they're into the ashes.
Rising like a phoenix. Although, well, I think when I saw last week or the week before, I thought this episode was going to be a bit more about some of the other people, like Aaron and
Maybe it's Alexandria rising out of the ashes.
Maybe.
It was burned down.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Do you know we haven't seen in ages and we need to see more of Jerry. Fucking love Jerry.
Well, he's back at Alexandria, isn't he?
Yeah, last time we saw him, he was desperately waiting for Carol's soup.
Yeah. Whilst also being a damn good friend, because he's awesome. We love Jerry.
He is, yeah.
Everyone needs a Jerry.
They do.
Giving good hugs, making everyone feel better. Man, this shirt is terrible. Apologies, guys, if I look like I've got about 3 layers of fat during this, but it's just the shirt.
This isn't the shirt.
So last episode was a very Daryl and dog centred episode, although Dog may be a Reaper.
Yeah.
No, he's not. But obviously Daryl found Leah, who is a Reaper, so connecting those storylines, and Dog went running over to Leah, and he's just staying there with her. I mean, he's a dog. He probably doesn't fully understand, but
he's kind of her dog as well.
Yeah, it is her dog, but she also left him. So I think Dog's just like, I'm just going to go over to this person for a while. Maybe he just, because she does look a lot like Carol in her outfit, and maybe just thinks she's Carol. He thinks he's doing a good thing. But anyway, aside from Dog and whatever's going on in that cute little brain of his, obviously, so Daryl's been captured by Leah and the Reapers, and we met Pope, who is the leader. Mr. Pope marked you.
He did.
Yeah, who's a bit like a sort of packed out Leon.
Or a really
with the
angry
glasses
Mike
and the
from
hat.
Spaced.
Yeah, he does look a lot like Mike from Space, but I'm not sure everybody who watches our channel will know who that is. But check it out. Looks a lot like him. But yeah, so he's very religious. I wouldn't always say that he is, because I feel like it's also taking a religion and kind of bastardizing it for your own.
It's more kind of using religion for your own ends rather than being religious, which is.
But there were also mercenaries, and you get his backstory. You understand kind of his reason and the shit they had to go through, but he believes that they weren't touched by fire, so they must all be miracle children. And then he basically threw Daryl and Leah into a room that he set on fire, and because Daryl brought Leah out, that means he must therefore be, also one of these miracle children. Yeah. So he's kind of adopted him into the group. At the same time, decided to make an example of one of his existing group by burning his face all up in the fire. So
grim.
Yeah, that was pretty
brutal.
And
apparently, according to Angela Kang, the Walking Dead overlord, Leah didn't know that was going. I suspected that she was kind of in on it from the start.
Yeah,
you were a
she
bit
might
wary.
know it was a bit of a
Apparently, it was not planned at all. She thought Pope was going to walk in. She did not expect them to just set fire to the building. So it makes her sort of just walking right over to them, being like, "Yep, we get burned. That's what we do."
Yeah, she came out and she was kind of like, "Okay, that's fine." But maybe, I mean, it might come from fear. If she's afraid of Pope, she might know that she can't do anything. She has to literally just be like, "Oh, that's fine that you tried to burn me, Dad." Like, because she's kind of
seconds later,
seems like the adopted daughter of him, and they're all family and stuff. So maybe it is just that she was like, "Oh shit, I better be like, oh, it's okay. I like being nearly killed in burning flame boxes, And so, Daryl is once again stuck in a situation where he's been adopted by another group that he doesn't actually want to be part of. And obviously, he's trying to keep Maggie and the rest of them kind of safe. He obviously told them a little bit of information, but it was mainly stuff that they already knew. They do have another one of their group, Frost, in one of the cells. We haven't obviously seen much of him, but he was beaten quite severely the last time we did see him. But obviously the thing that kind of annoyed me about the whole situation is they're very much like, well, we're family and you must tell us this and stop protecting your family, you know, which Daryl denied that he knew. But I think it's pretty hypocritical of Leah to just be like, yeah, come here to mine and ignore your family, but whatever. But that's pretty much the sum up of that episode. It was a really good episode.
It was.
All of the episodes this season have actually been really, really good. So very excited to see what happens next.
True. Do
you have anything to add?
Nope.
Apart from little, it's like being in a rap song.
T-words,
like, yeah.
Word.
What?
It's a Shakespearean rap song.
Yeah.
Twas. Indeed.
Anyway, if you guys liked our reactions, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified of any future uploads as soon as we upload them. The link to our Twitter is down below in the description. We also hold regular polls over there, so have a check of that out. Does that make sense?
I don't know. Kinda.
Whatever. And apart from that, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this thing.
We took a wrong turn at the fork a ways back.
Oh no.
We're heading the right way now.
Not with Gracie.
Glad when we get there. Daddy?
Come on, Gracie, get your Judith on.
All the kids need signature.
Oh no, are these Reapers?
Shit.
Is that a wolf?
Lost?
Is he tripping out?
He must be.
It's red in the background, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. Just stay close.
Because that's a wolf.
Yeah, this is going to be...
That's the saviour.
Yeah, it's like a trip down horrible memory lane. Yeah,
That's a
there's
whisperer.
Beta, so...
It's just a good old walker.
Gracie?
Oh no.
Gracie?
Oh. A bit of Robert Patrick there.
Yeah.
Just having nightmares about the worst boy band in existence. Although if it's fronted by Beta, they probably have a good vocalist.
Yeah.
Just saying. It's quite nifty, his little...
Clearly
hand.
Aaron's a fan of the Green Knight.
Oh.
Hey! We said his name too many times he appeared.
Is it basically they're all sharing a house because all the houses got fucked up?
Must be.
They're not supposed to be in the walls, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I bet he's missing that pan. Yeah.
He is now.
Yeah. And I peed on the floor.
I need you to head downstairs into the basement and don't let anyone in, okay? Just like we practice, alright? You stay there, okay? You have your whistle?
That's gonna do a lot of good. You've got your whistle?
Maybe if you deafen the walker, it won't kill it. Oh, crap.
Oh, that's one of theirs. That's bad. I feel like, though...
Oh, gee, that's
wow.
a big breach. Oof.
I was going to say, I feel like one of them just being killed by one of them on the street isn't that likely, but there's a lot. It's just like, hey, oh, this is the best slide ever. Oh, man. Oh, that big hole's probably not going to help, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
Oh, that's the gate. Is it? I think. Or just a panel that they've...
Yeah, that's the kind of just a really quick way to seal the hole.
But then it's just going to attract loads more now.
Yeah.
And they've still got that big hole there.
To be fair, compared to some of the other intros, that was actually a relatively calm one.
Yeah. Oh, this is the Commonwealth.
Oh, of course. It wouldn't be a creepy organisation without an 80s style intro video.
Hello, I'm Lance
Oh my
Hornsby.
god.
Welcome
Lance
to the
Hornsby.
Commonwealth. If you're watching this video, you've made it through the rigorous screening process of the Commonwealth community and have been approved to join us.
Honestly, I'd rather live with the Walkers.
Pamela Milton. We are over 50,000
Pamela
strong.
Milton.
With every person specially is
Oh, it's because Milton was the governor's science dude.
Ah,
That's why the name rings a bell. Surely you could make a better video than this, but whatever. They're trying to make people feel nostalgic.
Yeah. I have a feeling that Eugene is going to have some things to say about that.
Pamela Milton. Wow.
Eugene Porter, work detail, high school teaching pool. Board and detail, bungalow 13, sector 1.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey, this is a good sign. Wait, what jobs do you guys get?
We're not here to work, we're here to get help.
Oh, totally. I was just curious because
But
they gave me retail
help for
stuff
who?
and
You
one
told them
right
you didn't
now.
have anybody outside.
Yeah, mine isn't really an assignment.
Looks like an invitation.
Someone
Wow.
wants to meet and talk about, and I quote, opportunities within our great community.
Ooh, it goes fancy. Must be the accent.
It's true.
ASAP.
Excuse me?
Your case supervisor can answer all your questions.
Yeah, I don't seem to have one of those, just this letter from the Office of State Affairs.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been at 30 seconds, I already outrank you. Maybe her brother is someone ridiculously high ranking
Maybe.
as well.
Or maybe he's not. Maybe they killed him. Maybe this is something really dark.
Oh, that would be more interesting.
Just when you think that going to like Harvard
World's gonna be more fragile since the
wouldn't
close
help you in the
rate of
apocalypse,
radiation.
there we go.
Who's dead in the
A
most
legacy's
way?
always a legacy.
Hey,
They
Lydia.
lost their lives, right?
Hey.
For now, put the food back.
Any update on tools?
What about Hilltop? Maybe some of the blacksmithing tools survived the fire.
A few of us can make a run. Maybe see if there's some game nearby while we're at it.
Yeah.
And if there's nothing left, if we can't make Alexandria safe, we need to start thinking about other options.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the
The happy couple.
gruesome twosome, yeah.
We should get moving.
We're so in
Get
light.
the satellite post.
It's bad that I am starting to ship these two. Don't at me.
Well, the only way this works is if we trust each other.
Why would I ever trust you?
You want to stay alive? Same as me.
It's got a point.
If I stay alive, it'll be in spite of you, not because of you.
If that's how you feel, I don't understand why you haven't put me down yet. Shit.
I genuinely thought she was going to kill him then. It's like, Negan, maybe you should just understand that she's struggling with this. That's allowed. She hasn't killed you yet. Maybe just take that as a win. Stop trying to make her your best friend. You killed her husband. Like,
I mean, that does mean she's single, though.
brutal. I think it's also because if you've seen them both as Bruce Wayne's parents,
Yeah.
then you've seen them as a couple. They look quite nice.
And let's face it, Batman would fix this shit in seconds.
If he had the resources, which he does, but
Good point.
Those are our people.
Oh,
oh no, oh that's upsetting.
yeah.
Oh no, they're all burned and stuff.
Dude, it's Troy.
Oh man, oh not Troy.
Ahoy, Troy. It's your boy.
Oh Troy. How we knew he? No idea who he is.
Nah. It's Troy.
Oh yeah.
Center yourself.
Hey.
Weight on your back foot. Aim for the head. Then snap.
She's such a badass.
What's wrong?
Oh god. Oh god, you. Judith's gonna go show them what for.
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't be doing that.
That's Gus Morgan.
What?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan's son.
Which one?
The zombie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dangerous. If you don't stop, I'm gonna tell Rosita.
Shut up! Talk too much. No wonder your mom abandoned you.
Kick his ass.
What did you say?
You're such a baby. She must have gotten tired of all
Don't cry, you stab him.
Say it again.
Yeah, bitch.
I dare you.
She's the Arya Stark of
That'd
be a good fight.
Cut her face.
Stay away from me, you psycho.
Oh, fuck off. Go get eaten by the thing.
You look at me.
Aww. Oh, it made Judith sad.
I think Judith needs a Jerry hug.
Judith just needs one of her parents back.
Or that, yeah, that's
Or
that's a long-term fix there.
Or Uncle Daryl, poor thing. But yeah, that was Gus Morgan.
Cool.
I knew a while ago that he'd got to be a walker in one of the episodes, but...
So is that now Jeffrey's whole family that have been in?
Well, apart from his little girl, she's probably too small.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Then again, zombie babies are super terrifying.
Well, they could have a living child in there at some point and just put her
Maybe
into...
that'll be their kid.
I think for when they filmed either the bonus ones or this, they just, moved like the whole family out and were actually living in one of the houses in Alexandria because it's like a functioning house. And then, he really wanted to be a zombie, his son, so they got to do it. It's pie! Wedding cake!
Chicken pie.
Love me some chicken pie.
Ooh, that does look good. That'd be my job if I was in.
Could you imagine though? Because they wouldn't have eaten anything like that in like forever.
Yeah, that's serious culture shock going on right there.
It smells like bakery, not just mud and shit.
I'm actually looking for someone.
Exposed it ready, boss. Should I run it over to?
Hi, Tommy.
Oh no, you ruined the cake. I'd eat that off the floor. Just saying. Get out my fork like in Friends. What are we having?
Love that scene.
I love how he's just like super cockney. Must be her brother.
Need to take care of it
from London. Yeah.
Wait, look.
Oh, what is it? More of their friends.
They're being herded.
Those whisperers.
Fuck no.
Lydia knows. Oh, she's got a shiver.
Him.
Oh, that one.
Definitely that
The
guy.
one's clearly wearing a mask.
It's Troy.
I know him.
So?
What the hell is he doing?
Let's find out.
Well, I mean, he wasn't really doing anything wrong. I suppose if that's the way you know how to survive. It wasn't like... He was herding them away, I think, not trying to kill them.
Yeah.
So.
Extra samples, please. Of course.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that?
Oh, it's Stephanie.
Yeah.
I included samples of our newest flavor, Praline Dream.
Oh my god.
Love Praline.
That wouldn't happen to be Rocky Road there, would it?
Here you go.
Did she get in Rocky Road?
Not black raspberry, but see what you think.
I think he was going to whack the whole thing in there.
This would all be so weird.
Yeah.
Don't mind me saying.
She named the hotel after
There's all
herself.
kinds of creature comforts.
This reminds me of Woodbury a bit, though. Apart from with stormtroopers.
Oh,
Where are you?
Looks like Rosita.
yeah.
A lot of people back where I'm from could use a place like this.
I thought you weren't supposed to say that you were...
I'd be content to keep strong.
She already knew.
Definitely, I
She
wouldn't be the
did,
man I am if
but-
I didn't do what I came here for.
She might just be looking for
Can't
information.
stay.
Don't trust him.
Need to help our friends, given the significant amount of red tape around every nook and cranny here. I was wondering if I could get some advice on how to cut through.
I wish I
Yep.
had some, but everything really moves slowly around here.
Well, Sahara ice cream is going to melt. Like, eat it. It's bugging me. Eat it.
I think she managed to eat the whole thing
Oh,
off
look.
camera.
She just necked a whole top scoop. Yeah. Slight continuity error there. Trust me to be focusing on the ice cream.
Radio tower.
That's the radio tower she used.
The top radio's in there. I bet you'd feel better if you could talk to your people back home.
Oh, but that's tricky.
I could get access to the equipment, but to get official clearance, it would take a couple weeks.
Unofficial clearance?
2
We found
weeks.
the deputy supervisor. Says it'll be 5 weeks to see your boss.
Might as well be years.
Well, any chances are a non-official version of your offer.
I can't tell if I trust her or not.
This whole thing is such a mindfuck. It's all so... Oh, princess. I do feel kind of sorry for Judith, because she had a certain amount of kind of
Oh,
sway.
no.
What was that?
That was the
Oh.
handprints she did
Who
with
did this?
Carl.
Who broke her handprints?
You're going to get stabbed.
No.
Don't lie.
You don't pull another knife on me. I said I didn't do it.
Just punch him in the fucking throat.
Nah.
Fuck that kid. That's Carl's handprints.
I can help you put it back together, Judith. Me too. We all will.
Of course you will. It's your daddy. Well, it's your brothers. I'm bad that I'm going to cry just because of fucked up Carl's handprints.
It's Carl, man. You can't mess with Carl.
I miss
I
Carl.
remember when you made those. You were so small. Carl wanted you to have a memory together.
See, Rosita should be surrogate mummy at
Now
the
it's
moment.
broken. He's gone.
Oh.
Everybody is.
When Judith cries, I cry.
I miss them all too.
Does it get easier?
No.
I'd be lying if I said it.
I'm still sad.
I'm worried I'll start to forget about them.
You know, I never really knew my dad. And my mom died when I was a little older than you are now. And we moved around a lot from job to job. But she always managed to keep us going. I didn't know it then, but she was teaching me to survive on my own. And Carl and your dad did the same thing for you.
Sad.
Pieces of wood are nice, but you don't need that to remember how much they loved you.
She's such an amazing actress.
Yeah.
She's honestly one of the best in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What is it? Nothing good.
His family? Well, it means he lied, but he's trying to protect his people.
He's not alone. See what else he lied about.
But they're all clearly scared, like none of them are doing anything.
Oh.
What, whose mask is that?
Does it matter?
But that's what they use for protection, like...
How many more of you are out there?
This is it, I swear.
Face it.
Look at them. They're scared. They're just trying to be people again.
Or they're a threat.
This is nebulous.
Oh my god.
No,
How did they have that?
they were in Alexandria. They burnt down our home.
What do you want to do?
Oh no. Oh yeah, well, you're fucked. Oh god, they're escaping. Oh, I really wanted to trust them. Can never trust anyone. I don't know why I bother.
Everything is awful all the time.
I love that. Lydia's like, there you go. Oh fuck. Aaron's getting nasty.
He's channeling his Red Skull.
This place is so weird.
It's all just too normal. It's the kind of normal
That guy
just
sat
lets
there
you
as a
know
spy.
something horrible is underneath it.
The guy with the cane just reading his book with his one hat. I was just like, spy.
They're all spies.
Platform 9 3/4. He's 100% the spy.
Yeah.
No one sits in the train station. Well, I guess he's waiting for him. Is it a train station?
No, it's like the town hall.
Yeah. With you. I feel like they should have scoped the place out or at least spent a day or two there before they started doing stuff like this.
But it's been a little bit more. So they're still wearing their like road warrior.
Yeah.
Good with the fancy reading you here, Mercer. Ooh. Oh, they clearly got a gym in this joint. Your chiseling is perfecto.
Excuse me. Got business inside.
Wait. I wanted to thank you.
For what?
I think in the comics, Princess ends up with Mercer. So
I think in the show she's trying to.
No need. Just returning your property, princess.
He wants to be the prince.
Was it something else?
Yeah, you have really beautiful eyelashes.
it's like you're stalling. I mean, eyelashes are not the first thing I would have gone for.
Where are they? How many more? Answer me!
Oh.
You pretend you're better than the dead. The dead is honest. Your friends are better.
Oh god.
Wrong thing
Wow.
to say.
So look, Lydia talked to him, really.
See, the clock's ticking now. Do you feel better off? Or I can help you. Would you like that? We don't have much time.
Where are they?
I don't know. I
Are the Whisperers still a threat?
The way he say that is unnecessary every time. Oh no, just.
I need answers.
What do you want me to say? There were more of them.
Just speak normally.
They're gone. I have now.
The hell are you doing?
Stopping you from doing something else you're gonna regret.
I'm doing what I have to keep everyone I love safe. You all people should understand that.
Not like this.
Look around. We are standing on the ashes of what the Whisperers destroyed.
Come on, Jerry, don't you turn
The
too.
world is full of people who are beyond saving, and I am not going to wait for them to show up at our doorstep.
Jerry's supposed to
Oh,
be
he said
jolly.
well beyond.
We had it bad and right, and how I felt after. I let it take me down a very dark path. Now everything that I do, I carry that. This is a path you don't want to go down.
Well, if they save him, it might do them some good.
Yeah.
To be fair, that guy was really whiny. So.
He was, yeah, I probably would have.
Just like even before they'd done anything.
Right here?
Hey!
Yes, yes.
Perfect person to hear.
Eugene, are you okay?
Just say great.
Well, the war's over, but Alexandria's trashed and we're running out of food. Yeah. Eugene.
They probably got in trouble.
Eugene, where are you?
Something say why I lost the feed.
Oh fuck.
Move away from radio.
Well, saw that coming.
Look at Eugene's face.
I know. He hates being in trouble. I don't like being in trouble either. What kind of smile was that? Was that you're in trouble too, or she was in on the helping?
It was a bit of a got 'em smile.
All it took was an ice cream. He's
What are
going.
you doing?
I'm leaving.
Just leaving her
The
there.
supplies you aren't.
We're taking them back to Alexandria.
This mission isn't finished.
It is for me.
Kill me or... Oh. Oh, I swear to God, if they kiss though.
Yeah, this is only going to end with one of them dead or both of them fucking. I
Don't want that
think
to
they're gonna
happen.
die.
I've been joking about it.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, and she was right.
hey, saved by the hand of the Lord.
Now I feel like Negan just wanted a kiss there.
Is that Elijah?
For fuck's sake.
Been better, been worse.
Yeah, and Gabriel, I didn't even notice. Thank the Lord, actually.
Didn't know if you'd survived.
But if you did, you'd be here.
Haha.
Autumn's hurt. He's holed up in church somewhere. Daryl and Frost, I don't know.
So then we wait.
Negan's just like, fucking hell.
We wait.
He's learning a lesson about caring about people. And remember, he left his missus when she wanted him to stay there with him, so
it
he
did
might
not
have
end
his
well.
own issues with that whole thing.
You are hereby notified that you are being charged with legal communication with a foreign entity. If found guilty, you will be dropped off in a zone far outside our walls and banished from ever returning.
I'll take it from here, John.
Oh God, it's creepy
Dick from the
Hornsby.
video.
He's so creepy looking.
But all will be forgiven if you pull a...
Let them go.
Oh, you're going to pull a Saul
Unfortunately,
Goodman.
I can't. They're awaiting trial.
Do not move them.
Do not move them. Keep them here. What?
Thank you.
Don't think me so fast. He might be able to stop you from being banished, but it won't be scot-free. You'll have to pay for what you've done, one way or another.
That's not good. That's never good.
I understand.
What kind of paying?
You don't think we've changed, do you?
It's not for me to say.
I can prove it.
How?
We saw one of the people. The girl that came out of the cave.
Yes!
The Lord.
Yes!
What did you say?
Oh, I got chills.
She was all alone.
Was she alright?
Carol.
But alive.
Where did you
There's no way you'd know that. You can't make that up.
By the screaming cave.
I think it's probably a good thing you didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Hey!
He's talking about?
Yeah, it's near Alexandria.
Okay.
We gotta go.
Sure.
Yeah.
Getting late. It'll be dark before we get back. Start at first light, yeah?
I mean, one day's not going to make a huge amount of difference at this point.
She should probably get Kelly as well.
Also that, yeah.
I was going to say, did they just leave him to be eaten by walkers?
I thought the exact same thing for a second there.
That's his family.
Yeah. Ah!
So, yeah, so probably one of the quieter episodes.
Very much so, yeah.
Of this season, but still very important. Like, we obviously got to see them in the Commonwealth eating cake and ice cream, which is so surreal, to be honest, after watching this show for ages. It just doesn't feel like they're in the kind of the same place. I'm not even joking, like, no matter what, after all that, you've gave me a fucking cake shop, I'd be like, what do you want me to do? I don't care.
I love how...
grass up my own friends, because I don't care. Just give me all the cake. I love cake.
I love how any time there was a shot of like, oh, look at the cake, look how wonderful the Commonwealth is. Every time without fail, they'd cut back to something disgusting happening.
Yeah.
They'd say, oh, look at the cake. Here's a walker with a freaking fork.
But that's
through
why
his
they
chest.
also put it through that
the
kind of...
juxtaposition is brilliant.
They put it through that 80s, like, utopian kind of lens and stuff, so it looks, like, different. But I think, yeah, if they put me in charge of, like, animal supervision and maybe as a side job in the cake shop, I'd be very happy, just saying.
I could run the bakery, because I'm a trained baker, and you could be the front of house.
Yeah, as long as I get to taste test everything.
I would pay you in cakes.
Yeah. Like, honestly, when she dropped that cake, that's all I was thinking about. The fact that the first, like, 2 minutes of our discussion about the episode has just been me talking about cake should sum up. Love cake. So, anyway, can't think of anything else but cake now, but just got to see the Commonwealth. Obviously, Eugene's got himself in some trouble, which I feel like they did that way too soon. Like, obviously they were going to be watched. Don't immediately go in and be like, right, what's the best way we can break all the rules here? I know that obviously they're worried about the people back home, and rightly so. It seems like Stephanie is on the level. Like, she is on Eugene's side and is trying to help and stuff. And for some reason, though, creepy guy is helping. Because he's creepy.
He is, yeah. Mr. Hornswoggle or whatever he was called.
Hornsby, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
And...
But I'm just wondering, because when they were arrested, there was a bit of a look between Mercer and Stefan, and we were like, oh, what was that about? What was that smile? I wonder if that was, we're going to get Mercer on this bitch, and he's going to solve it all. It's going to be great.
No, that was Mercer. You mean Hornsby?
Yes.
So, I don't know, because, like, I know some of kind of what happens in the comics, but I try not to spoil the show for myself, so... But I think it ends up with pretty much all of them going over to the Commonwealth. Yeah. So it's kind of like... Because their problem is that they don't want to do that because they don't know yet if they can fully trust the Commonwealth, right? But also, realistically, it's not that harmful being like, we've got loads of people back home. Obviously, the Commonwealth might find that as a threat or whatever, but you would be like, we've got loads of people that we want to help and save. Yeah. And they're starving. And they're all really skilled. Like, can we go get our people? Yeah. Like, there shouldn't be any real harm in that.
Hunters, trackers, fighters.
Yeah.
And, like, kids. They're not going to turn kids away.
Smart kids
even
as well.
warrior kids like Judith.
I mean, that little curly-haired prick, he can stay.
Now, Judith will kill him on the way there, it's fine.
What an arsehole. I didn't like him at all. He just reminded me of the other kids that were bullying... Lydia.
Like, including Gage.
Why do they exist in that? Especially in this universe, you think you'd be like...
Kids are dicks. It's a universal law. It doesn't matter whether there's zombies or normal people. Yeah, people are horrible to them. But that actually reminds me of something...
Just dangle them out of the edge by the zombies. Like.
Going back to the thing that I'd sort of started saying before, we got distracted by the handprints being broken, which fuck whoever did that. I do feel quite sorry for Judith because it feels like when they was like wandering and when there was the group, she had a certain amount of kind of influence because like she was Judith the badass and she was the child of Rick, who was the king of the world. Like people kind of paid attention when she spoke, but it feels like all the people that kind of understand how much of a badass she is have kind of either died or left by this point.
No, they all know, and clearly the other kids,
the people that we see week by week know, but like the vast majority, I don't think she has quite the kind of level of influence she used to have.
I think all of them know that she's like, Rick and Michonne's kid.
But do they care?
Yeah, I think
they care about as much as Rhaegar does.
Thanks for knocking.
Oh, Glenn's died again.
No, Glenn's all right. Knocked off Daryl. So
okay, he's a survivor. It's all good.
What do you think, Daryl? Grunt. That's his response. So I think that the adults and all of those people obviously would know. It's just this guy's a kid and he thinks it's all hard and he can like bully a little girl. It really did remind me of that scene with Arya when she first leaves like King's Landing and she has to pretend to be the boy and they're trying to pick on her and she's like, she puts the needle to her throat. Spoilers.
Hot pie.
But yeah, basically.
Also pie.
Yeah. But she's clearly the leader of all the other kids and the smart ones and stuff. Really, if they ever tried to get in a fight with her, she would literally own that guy.
Yeah, 100%.
She's such a badass.
Yeah.
But she's such a sweet little girl. She's such an amazing actress. Just like every time she cries, I want to cry. The fact that they mentioned Carl as well, just like still not over that. R.I.P. Carl. Yeah, not fair. All of that was just like getting me really teared up. And obviously it's hard for her. And she was really brave because not only did she lose her dad and she doesn't know if he's dead or alive, but she willingly let her mum go away thinking that, you know, she might be able to find her dad and stuff like that. And she hasn't told anybody that that's the real sort of reason. So she's, you know, she's an amazing little girl and she's, you know, an amazing actress and stuff as well. So
she's definitely got I've seen big things in her future. That actress is going to do huge things.
Well, she was in Loki, wasn't she? So
for like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
what
but
a
she was
waste.
still cool. Anyway, the so we obviously had the whole Whisperer dilemma with Mr. Whiny, Mr. Whiny Whisperer, but that was obviously really important to the story because we found out that Connie. I did a little like got very excited because we found out that Connie was alive, and obviously it's not like he's just making that up. I mean, unless he saw someone leave, but it's like he wouldn't. That's information that he's seen and is new, and obviously really helps them, and it is and that is affirming. Hopefully to people like I want to call him Ross, but to Aaron and even Jerry, because you know they're obviously people that like I was surprised by Jerry, to be honest, because he's like Mr. Friendly, but they're obviously people that are struggling with their sort of darkness and whether they can trust people and stuff like that. So the fact that obviously they had the little group chat. He obviously, I mean, had to cut off his arm, but the fact that they did let this guy live, and then the guy gave them this little nugget of information about that. You know, I think a lot of this episode is actually kind of also to do with hope, because it's also Maggie and Negan's little sort of heated, what do we do? Heated. I'm sorry, but there was a lot of tension in that little
There's
little
about 4
scene.
different kinds of tension.
Yeah. I genuinely for a second was like, are they actually going to kiss? Because I've been joking about it, but like I don't know if I actually want it to happen. And then they were both like, I was like, oh my god, are they actually going to kiss?
I think if Gabe hadn't turned up,
terrifying. No.
Yeah.
I don't think so. That's just I'm laughing about it, but it's such a like left field. Just like it would be a really weird thing to actually put in The Walking Dead, but whatever. I mean, Negan's hot, so you know, but he also killed her husband, so no. Try explaining that to Herschel. By the way, it's that guy that killed your dad.
That'd be a rough conversation.
Here he is.
He's your new dad.
But obviously that whole thing was kind of her maintaining that they should wait and have some hope and look out for their people. And he was kind of like, let's cut the losses and leave. So right at the last minute, Gabe and Elijah, obviously turned up. Again, proving that she should have done that, which as I said at the time, I wonder if that's like going to be interesting to Negan, because you know the last person he sort of cared about really was obviously his wife, and he chose to leave because he couldn't sort of face that or deal with the waiting for the bad stuff and it being a risk, and then he obviously lost her. I know it's a different situation, but it's like it's interesting because he's obviously somebody that is quite used to sort of cutting his losses and stuff like that, and actually sort of understanding the community part. Maybe he doesn't get it because they won't let him be part of the community part, so he sees it from his external, like, this is the better way to do things. But it's quite nice for him to see that, actually, you know. That's
I'm wondering, when you mentioned it during the episode, kind of gave me a bit of a thought. I wonder if he is going to make a connection in his head between what happened with his missus and what's happening right now with Alden. Alden is now, if you think about it, in quite a similar situation to what his wife was in the special episodes. Like, do you think if they get back to where Alden was and he's now a walker or dead or something, that's going to be what really kind of pushes Negan over the edge.
Or what, like, triggers him.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't think he really gives a shit about Alden. But
yeah,
you know.
it's not about Alden. It's about
I know.
making the same mistakes again. And do you think that's going to be what kind of...
But there's a couple of weird references they've done in this that they haven't really, like, spoken about. So, like, when they were in the subway bit, and he was like, oh... Bad memories, and they were like, of what? And he was like, it didn't actually explain it, and I don't know if we were supposed to know what that was, but like the only thing I could liken that to was the time where he was there with Gabe in the caravan, and obviously he was there, so I'm not really sure if that's what he was like referring to, but you know, there's a couple of bits with Negan. I think there's quite a lot more to be explored with Negan and his kind of psyche, because at the moment he's kind of like, I'm trying to be sensible but also argue with most of the things that Maggie's saying, but I'd really like to know a little bit more about what he's actually thinking, where his head's at, because it does seem a bit like he's not been allowed to be part of the kind of we wait for our group and we care for our family sort of bit, so he's sort of thinking differently. And it's nice to see whether or not they'll allow him to sort of be part of that or not.
Well, I have a distinct suspicion we're going to get an epic Negan monologue where he explains kind of about, if it wasn't about the train thing, he'll explain what the bad memories were, and I think he'll explain about leaving his wife and how that's still that was the action that set him off on this course that led to him being Negan. And I have a feeling that's going to be what kind of breaks down the barriers, and after that they won't accept him because he's still Negan, but that will be like the first step on the path towards them maybe not wanting to kill him all the time.
Honestly, like, Maggie is obviously a big catalyst. I think if Maggie was to somehow accept him,
that would
whether or not
others.
Whether or not I think that'll happen is a different thing. But yeah, I think if she did, everyone else would be like, well, Maggie's cool, then we can be cool with them, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so ultimately, this episode wasn't the most like action-packed that the other ones have been, but it was quite important for a lot of the story. I'm very excited at the fact that they're going to go find Connie. Bit concerned to what the screaming cave is, and also if she obviously came out of that cave, but we know that she's been found by the guy whose name I can never ever remember, but orange backpack guy.
Alden.
No.
Gage.
No, stop just yet saying names.
Troy.
No. Oh yeah, Troy. Sorry, but that bit was just like, oh no, it's Troy, and we were like, oh fuck, not Troy. I don't know if we've ever met Troy.
It's Troy McClure.
Just red shirt number 2. I don't know, like, but yeah, she's been found by what's his face, and it's literally in my head somewhere, but I can't bring it to the surface. So someone will correct me in the comments. But orange backpack guy, who may or may not still be crazy, she's been found by him. We're hoping he's obviously that he's not still crazy and just pretending that she's his wife or something.
Oh, God,
hopefully she's okay and nearby, because she said that was actually near Alexandria, so you never know. We'll have to see.
Fingers crossed.
Do you have anything else that you want to add before we wrap it up?
Nope.
All right then. If you guys like our reactions, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified of any future uploads as soon as we upload them. The link to our Twitter is down below in the description as well, so check that out. And apart from that, see you next time, guys.
See ya.
Take care.